Alright, I guess I'll start us off. Hello, everybody.
It's not live yet. It's not live.
Okay.
I'll wait for like another minute. And hello everybody, welcome to another Oceania Long Note Tournament 3. We are still here in the round of 64 as we are getting wrapped up for the last couple of matches that needs to be covered for the next 2 hours, but fortunately we are here for you guys as we are able to showcase these maps and these matches for everyone. Um, Refereeing this match, I believe it's refing this match is Yosh. Streaming this match and streaming the rest of the matches for the next 2 hours will be log 45 VS. I am Pork is Great. Joining by with me is Sun Apple. How are you doing, Sun Apple?
Hello, I'm doing really well, and players on screen that we saw, Ellis Bambi and I believe who was
Okay,
it?
so
Gaysol is not the right players that we're actually going to be spectating. We're actually going to be spectating DarkMew2 and SuddenDeath, and DarkMew2 or not DarkMew2, SuddenDeath having the first point on Sailing Forces is pretty big.
yep. Interesting fact that we were going to be streaming the match with Gaysol versus Bambi FNF, but unfortunately Bambi is not here. But thankfully, we still have like two more matches that are here right now. One being Lalito898 versus Achino, which is not being streamed at the moment right now, and the other we have is SuddenDeath versus DarkMew2.
Yeah, I feel like all three of those matches are really interesting, but we kind of just wanted to prioritize these two matches. So we're going to be watching DarkMew2 versus SuddenDeath. Both of these players very, very good. SuddenDeath being on the MWC winning team for South Korea, and really, really one of the really highlights for the South Korean team throughout the entire tournament is being able to have really high accuracy on not only early game, but also really late game LLNs. And DarkMew2, a pretty well-known French player actually. It shows that he's American, but in reality he's French. He has really, really insane just early game accuracy from what I've seen. I've seen him on a lot of different leaderboards. He's played quite a few tourneys in the recent times. I know he's played a Hollow Mania. I think he played Toho tournament. And
Yeah,
Pork,
he
do you
did.
know anymore?
Yeah, like you mentioned, DarkMew2 was a part of the Toho Mania Cup 2 team that finished runner-up alongside. I remember he was teammates with Mitter from the USA MWC team, as well as XFed or Aishteru, as he would like to be known now. And there was like another player, I believe, from Asia, at least from Singapore, that teamed up together. DarkMew2 also teamed, as you mentioned, in Hollow Mania, in like this all French team that was called what do you call it? It was I forgot. I kind of forgot the wait. It might have been the Quiche Genitors with Patos
I
and
think it was.
Patras. Yeah, and that team went really, really, really well, going all the way to like semifinals or finals, and that was like a pretty tough tournament, loaded with like so many top players playing.
Yeah, and we just saw the bans from these two, I believe. Oh, yes, there we go. DarkMew2 opting to ban Disco Kawaii, a very, very technical pick, and SuddenDeath, I believe. Ban Technical 1, which is. Hold on. Let me find it. I don't think that's not Promise, I know that.
aside from that, however, we are going to go with Density 1 Sailing Force by Pinoreri. This is a 1 minute 55-second map with OD of 7 and BPM of 159.
I think this one was already played, and it's DarkMew2's turn to pick right
Oh,
now, actually.
oh wait, no, the
Oh,
score is now
yep.
2-0. Oh wait, yeah, the score is now 2-0. I did not see that. I
And
got a bit
actually,
confused.
SuddenDeath banned the Fascinating Cat Eye. Looks like DarkMew2 is actually opting to pick Tokyo Ghetto, our Coordination 3 pick, and our longest map in the pool.
Yep. That is going to be the next map. I believe it's Tokyo Ghetto. Consistency 3 is our next pick. So, score is now 2-0. SuddenDeath looking to make it 3-0. DarkMew2 trying to find his first point of this match.
Yeah,
Okay.
and here we go. We should be getting into the match now. The map has been downloaded, I believe. We just need to swap screens real quick whenever possible. And there we go.
There we go. So far, we begin things off. I believe DarkMew2 with a pretty good start right now. Slightly better start than SuddenDeath. Or now, it's SuddenDeath now with a much better start right now.
Yeah, SuddenDeath is very, very well known to have really good accuracy, and we can see it right here holding the 99.8 on Tokyo Ghetto, which is actually quite a hard map to get decent accuracy on, especially because of the length. So if they're able to keep this accuracy up in this 99.89 range, that'd be really, really good. But DarkMew2 is going to need to catch up quite a bit if they want to take this.
Yep. DarkMew2 starting to slightly maintain consistency, trying to get up above 99.73%. SuddenDeath with a 99.89, so SuddenDeath's just cruising right now.
Yeah, and we're already a third of the way into the map, and SuddenDeath is just having this really massive lead, kind of. Not really anything that's too big that like SuddenDeath has already won. There's still chances for SuddenDeath to get either a flurry of 200s or even a miss for whatever reason that DarkMew2 can pull back this lead from, which we have been seeing from a lot of these matches in the previous rounds.
Yep, and as you can see, DarkMew2's accuracy is slightly improving. The SuddenDeath is just maintaining at that 99.88% mark, so this is going to be interesting as we are already 2/3 of the map and with only a third of a map to go right now. The lead is slowly starting to cut off. DarkMew2's accuracy is still somewhat improving.
Yeah, but SuddenDeath's accuracy is just so far ahead. Being a 10th of a percentage is pretty big, but this last section is going to be very, very difficult, especially with Nerves thinking you're on a pretty good run, and SuddenDeath getting, I believe, just a bit worse ratio than what they got earlier.
Alrighty. We are already now at the last corner of the map, and right now we're just seeing, SuddenDeath is just maintaining around that 99.88-89% mark. DarkMew2, kudos to him. He did improve accuracy, but it's just not going to be enough as we're already near the end of the map right here.
Yeah, the score by SuddenDeath is actually pretty good. I know quite a few players that most likely would have lost to this score. Especially in some of the like mid seeds in like the 32 range.
And SuddenDeath will get the V1 double S on this map. 192 300s. DarkMew2 almost a V1 double S as well. Just only had like 3 200s to added to his to the map. But regardless, very respectable scores from both players. But SuddenDeath wasting no time going with Tech 1, Clematis.
Yep, we're going to see every single pool that is available. We're going to see Technical 1. And this is actually match point for SuddenDeath, so if SuddenDeath is able to take this, they're going to be able to win the match.
And they're already going straight
Oh my
into
god.
the map with literally, I would probably count this was like 20 seconds that these players literally, that one player just chose a map and they're just, okay, we're ready already.
They're just speedrunning through this right here, and we see SuddenDeath having a slight advantage once again. Not by much, though. Oh, did SuddenDeath get a 200 there? Maybe releasing a bit too late. DarkMew2 has the lead by a slight margin. If they're able to keep this throughout the rest of the map, that would be very, very good for them.
Yeah, but however, DarkMew2 isn't off exactly to the best start, however, but SuddenDeath's accuracy is somewhat decreasing, and just a bit more 300s typically from this map.
Yeah, this map is actually pretty hard to get good accuracy on, especially because of these shields that we're seeing right here, but all these players are hitting them basically perfectly, and SuddenDeath just having the slight bit of an accuracy advantage just because of the beginning. Even though starting off to a rough start, they're able to continue and just have this 99.78.
Yep, and now we can just see the difference between both players right here. We are almost at the halfway mark, just around 70 seconds left to go in this map. SuddenDeath really is just now starting to find his footing in this map now, as he's maintaining a 99.80% accuracy. DarkMew2 still holding on to the full combo, which is very impressive to see. Oh,
as you're saying that, SuddenDeath takes a miss that is so bad. DarkMew2 having the lead as a result, as well as taking a 200. That is not good for SuddenDeath. We're already a fourth of the way through. As long as DarkMew2 is able to hold this combo, then they should be able to take this.
Yep, it would be great to know that DarkMew2 is just just around less than 40 seconds away to take this map. He just needs to hold on. I did see a 200 drop from him though. That is not going to slightly help, despite the fact that SuddenDeath has the accuracy advantage still.
This lead is pretty small too, so if DarkMew2 still gets a few 200s, SuddenDeath can win this, but there's a sliver of map left. It's flickering. Will DarkMew2 be able to hold it? And I think they do.
That's it. DarkMew2 just narrowly survived this map by just around 1,300 points. You can see the ratio difference right there. Had a SuddenDeath did not break those two nodes, it probably would have been his to take that sweep. But luckily for DarkMew2, he took advantage of SuddenDeath's mistakes, and he was able to defeat SuddenDeath on Tech 1. And with that in mind, it is now 3-1 in favor of still SuddenDeath, but now DarkMew2 at least will not be knowing that he is not going to finish this match via sweep.
Yep, we've been seeing a lot of 4-1s actually, so pretty good pretty good from all these players that have been playing. And DarkMew2 not holding back, immediately choosing Desperate. Let's see if they start immediately as well. Yes, they do.
Wow, these players, they just don't really care about breaks. They're just gonna pick a map, get ready, and just go from there.
Oh, SuddenDeath still playing Clematis. Also, I do want to note that SuddenDeath, I believe, plays on like 40 scroll speed, something absurd. So that's why his scroll speed is so fast.
There we go. Now the client is now back to normal. Here we go. This is Desperate. This Desperate. That's consistency 2. This is a 2-minute 3-second map with an OD of 7 with 145 BPM.
Yeah, this is very, very released act based. So, DarkMew2 having a bit of a better start, but just falling off a bit as soon as we get about a third the way in. SuddenDeath having a bit of an advantage, but I believe they got a 200. So now the lead is switching back to DarkMew2. This scoreline is flickering so fast.
It's just flickering right now, but I did see DarkMew2 dropping a 200 as well. That is going to give an advantage over to SuddenDeath right there. We're just seeing has the we're already past the halfway mark. SuddenDeath maintaining a 99.81%. DarkMew2 is starting to catch up in terms of accuracy, but I think if SuddenDeath does break this, I think DarkMew2 might have an opportunity to take the lead back.
Yep, and we're going into the last quarter of the map. Let's see if DarkMew2 is able to hold on for their lives, hoping for either a bunch of 200s or a miss to come out from SuddenDeath, but there's only, I think this is like less than an eighth, and SuddenDeath is just looking so good on this map.
Yeah, SuddenDeath looking really comfortable with this map. As we are near the end of the map, as both players are in the 900 K score mark, and that's just going to be it. SuddenDeath. Oh, with that tricky end there, just to almost catch you off guard, but that is just going to be it. SuddenDeath. By this match, that is going to be it for this match. Your winner for at least for this round of 64 match, is going to be SuddenDeath, defeating the French American DarkMew2 by the score of 4-1. Congratulations to DarkMew2.
Yeah, these scores are so good from both these players, but once again, congratulations to SuddenDeath. The DarkMew2 is not out the tournament yet. This is only round of 64, so they still have one life. And let's see how well they can do in the losers bracket. If we can move to the bracket, we'll see who everyone will be playing.
Yep, so SuddenDeath will be moving on to the winners round of 32, taking on Lobby, and DarkMew2 will be moving down to the losers round of 32, taking on Imperial Trinity, or now known as ERA Imperial.
Ooh,
But
those two are going to be pretty good matches.
yep. But as it stands right now, we do have another match that is also happening at, I believe, 8 UTC right now. That being Lalito versus Achino.
Yep. Oh, it's still going? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh wait.
Yep. I think it is.
Yep, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So we're going to. Yep, as oh, the names are already here right now. This is another match that we're doing. Lalito versus Achino. So two players that are pretty known in the tournament scene, at least from what I've seen so far. Lalito, definitely have seen him participate in Mania with it was pretty much an all Peru. It was pretty much an all Peru team. I remember I did ref one of his matches. I believe his team was called Pataxis.
Yeah, and I feel like I need to make sure of this, but I think they may have played in 40M on Team Peru, which did get third place. But Achino also being quite a good Thailand player.
Yep, Achino definitely knows. Have seen him around for a couple of tournaments. But yeah, as it stands right here, two players that are pretty known, at least by the community, are facing off against each other. Definitely an interesting match to take note of. I think they are probably playing a map right now. I could be mistaken.
Possibly. I mean, we can't really tell anything yet. Achino does have the 2-point lead, so maybe this will be another upset, which we haven't seen quite a lot of those this week. Especially since I feel like LNs are some of the more divided, where half the player base plays AC and the other half plays physical. So it is kind of expected to see. And here we go. We can actually see the chat now.
Yep. So I guess now we are going into desperate consistency 2. Oh no, it's Tokyo
Oh, it's
Ghetto.
Tokyo Ghetto. Okay.
so here we go. Achino with a slightly better start than Lalito in terms of accuracy right now. Yet the score is pretty close, so I'm going to assume that Achino probably had a really early 200 or something.
Yeah, Lalito, I feel like is getting a lot more 200s in these sections, and the slots are switched, so be aware Achino is the one up in this match.
Yep, so this is that dream event for a second map. It's a it's the all I know from what I've seen is that it's a really stretched out map, so timing for like these notes is going to be pretty tricky, and it can easily catch you off guard.
Yeah, being able to time LN's releases, especially for 3 minutes, is quite a brutal task, and Achino's doing this really, really well, having about a 1/10 of a percentage lead, which is pretty big in this kind of field.
Yep, and we can just see so far that oh, we're seeing some slight accuracy drops from Achino, but Lalito trying to do whatever he can to catch up. His accuracy is also dropping down to 99.64 now. Now we are getting to this bit of a break section right here, however.
Yep, and we're only a third left in the map. Achino just having this lead, just continuing to grow it as much as they can, increasing their AC by a minor amount, just helping them out more and more, making this lead bigger and bigger.
Yep, as we are in the final section of the map here, as it's starting to pick up once again with these release-oriented patterns here. We are seeing Achino still holding comfortably with a 99.78% lead right now.
Yep, and only about an 1/8 left in the map. Achino, just yeah, as long as they're able to hold, they should be able to take this. So Lalito's got to pray for a miss or a bunch of 200s to come out in this later half, which is definitely possible, especially if you're in the latest half of the map where nerves can possibly get you if you think you're on a pretty good run. Just waiting for clients to sync up. We can see that Achino has about, Achino has about a 4,000 point lead.
Yep, we are almost at it. Well, we see Lalito's client went back on, but Achino's client isn't back for whatever reason. Oh, yeah, great. That's wonderful. Oh, okay then.
Clients being very, very nice to us today, so
Okay
really,
then.
really great.
Um, who, who won? The question is, who won the map? Is it Achino or is it
I
Lalito?
believe it was Achino.
I mean, it was only Lalito's client went on, but I don't know. Um, so, I mean, well, do you have like any confirmation? Nope. Okay. So okay.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
There we
Achino
go.
did win.
Yep, and Achino did win did win his third point of the match. So now it's 3-0 right now in favor of Achino, as we need them to switch just so
Looks like they are.
I know it cannot be that hard to switch slots, like.
Yep, but it is Achino's pick, so match point for Achino. Let's see if they're going to be able to take this. Maybe not have a. I believe in Lalito. Maybe there's not going to be a sweep, just like in our last match.
Yeah, I mean, the map was pretty close from what I've seen, so I do believe that Lalito does definitely have an outside chance of at least getting it appointed, or who knows, maybe he could get the next 3 maps to force a tiebreaker.
I believe in the reverse sweep. And we will just be waiting for Achino's pick. I would probably guess something more in the coordination aisle just because they just won Tokyo Ghetto. So something like Desperate like we saw in the last round or in the last match. Or maybe Promise. Promise is also a pretty good map to play. Oh wait, Promise is banned. Okay, well, yeah, oh, Desperate was also picked. So Disco Kawaii, probably one of the better picks just continuing into this coordination category. But I feel like you could possibly go for something like the Fascinating Cat's Eye if you think you have just the better accuracy overall.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree with that. But let's just see. Wait, I don't think they haven't chosen the map. Wait, they
Players
went
just picked.
oh, prayer. So we're going with the wild card pick, huh? Alrighty, so wild card 2 is going to be picked now. At least this is like the first wild card map that we'll be seeing, so pretty excited to see how will that go. Alright, yeah. This is a minute 51 second map with ODF7 with 144 BPM for this wild card map.
Yep. So this map is also pretty short, being, as you did say, 1 minute 51 seconds. So this will go by in a flash. Lalito not letting in there, but here we go. We'll
There we
see who
go.
has the better start.
Yeah,
Waiting for Promise.
this is that ranked map you can that you see for this map. So if you guys want to play this map on your own time just to see where you rank among the top players, you can do so. Perhaps after the match. But as we get into the map, so far it's wait, Achino and Lalito are pretty neck and neck right now. Achino with the act drop, however.
Yeah, but these accuracies are very, very close. Only, I think this is the closest it's been that we've seen, about 0.3 or 0.04 per percentage. And we're already halfway through the map. Lalito, if they're able to keep this advantage, will be so good for them, especially taking a breakpoint from Achino.
Yep. As we are into the halfway mark right here, it's so far Lalito having that advantage lead, having that 0.10% lead right now. But he's just gonna hold that button. Oh my goodness, a break from Lalito isn't going to help. However, Achino will now retake the lead.
I think that was a double tap from Lalito, accidentally tapping on one of the one of the starts of the map of the LN. And that lead just instantly swung over, and we can see how brutal those misses are in these kind of matches.
Yep, and as it stands right here, while it was a valiant effort from Lalito, Achino really just took advantage of Lalito's mistake right there, and with that, that is just going to be it. Your winner of this match for this round of 64 will be Achino from Thailand. Congratulations to Achino as he will be moving on to the winners round of 32. He will be taking on either the winner of Team Momentum or Babybel Blue, and whoever loses that match will be moving down to the losers bracket against Lalito.
Ooh, that's going to be a hard match for both of those players. And this is going to be our last match for this little block. We're going to have another one in about 30 minutes. That is going to be hopefully Team Momentum versus Baby Bow Blue, which is who is going to be facing.
Yep.
Who's going to be facing Achino and Lalito.
Yep, and with that, that is going to be it for the 15 UTC matches. In 27 minutes, we will have three more matches at 16 UTC. As we mentioned, Team Momentum taking out Babybel Blue. You also have Aurora versus Kiraz, and then you have 0 2 Snow taking on Einar. So that is going to be pretty exciting and interesting matches that, I really look forward to.
Yep. But with that being said, we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Yep, see you guys in 26 minutes.